How's it going, YouTube? Today is June 15th, 2024, and today we're going to be playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl on Nintendo Switch using Ryujinx. So today I'm actually finally trying out a Nintendo Switch emulator on my PC, and let's see how it runs it. So for my Ryujinx settings today, we are just running at 2x resolution, so that means I'm be playing this game at 4K. And I also have a VSync turned off, so I have an uncapped frame rate. So for you guys that are watching here, it'll be 60 frames per second. Hopefully no issues. So this is kind of like a test today. And while we're testing out Ryujinx, we're going to be taking on the Battle Tower in this game with the team of Dragon Pokemon, which I'll show here in a second. You see it down there, it's going really fast. All right, so here we are in an uncapped frame rate in 4K. So before we get started here, so I'll show off here. Yeah, so we're going to take on the Battle Tower with Dragon type. So we got Dragonite, we have Garchomp, and we have Latios as our Dragon team here. And before we get started here, I'm just going to look at this to show a previous win streak of 0. So we are starting at 0. And let's take on the Battle Tower. Yeah. That's pretty crazy playing this game at a really high frame rate. So before I started, I did some testing, and I tested trying to put a 60 frames per second frame limiter on this. So Ryujinx does not have a built-in frame limiter. So I did it through the Nvidia control panel, but when I was doing that, I was getting like a lot of weird stuttery like hitches and stuff. So it didn't work out very well. So we're testing out today with an uncapped frame rate. But for the YouTube video here, we are just recording in 60 frames per second. So here I am playing this. I'm seeing this at 120 frames per second, which is pretty crazy. So don't forget, keep in mind that this game is only 30 frames per second on a real Nintendo Switch. All right. So we are a choice band Dragonite. So we're going to be spamming a lot of outrages. All right. It's really cool seeing this game at a really high frame rate, I'm not gonna lie. But like I was saying earlier, this is test, so hopefully no weird crashes or glitches or anything. So unfortunately we did get confused. As you can tell, since we are playing at a uncapped frame rate, a lot of the stuff is actually sped up a lot. Like, I'm not using any mods or anything. All I'm doing is just run the game at 4K, and then I turn the VSync off, and that's how you play at an uncapped frame rate. So hopefully the video, like I said, this is a test here, but also we're taking on this here. I wanted to start the Master Battle Tower in this game today, but unfortunately with this save I found online, it does not have the Master Class unlocked yet, and to unlock the Master Class, you have to beat the regular Battle Tower first. So today we'll take on the regular Battle Tower, and everything works like I wanted to today. Then next time we play, we'll take on Master Class and start making teams and whatnot for fun. There we go. Outrage. All right. Link. Hopefully no fairies. Spamming outrage. Hopefully we can actually beat the tower. Using all this, so as long as we don't find any fairy types. Just keep in mind that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl only have up to Gen 4 Pokemon, so only the Sinnoh Pokemon. So the fairy type pool of Pokemon is a lot more limited in this game. So I think clicking outrage should help a lot. And then we have Garchomp in the back with the Focus Ash, Swords Dance, and then attacking moves just so we could safely set up Swords Dance. And then we had Latios with a Life Orb just so it could come in, be fast, and just hit big damage right away. All right. Blurp. Outrage. All right, here we go. Yeah, so I've been kind of wanting to test out Switch emulation for a bit. One of the main, I guess, the main reason I wanted to test this is just so I can make more content for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl a lot easier. So all my videos until this video is posted, I was playing like on a real Nintendo Switch, right? And since I'm not using cheats or anything, and for me to do these fun Battle Tower challenge videos I have to breed everything myself, so. And now since we're just playing this emulator, I could use PK Hex to generate teams real quick and just so we can have these fun challenge videos, so. But so far, it seems like it's running good, though. Like I said, after I finish recording here, I will have to check out the VOD, and hopefully the VOD looks okay for everybody. Like I said, this is fun just to make a new challenge video here, but also it's kind of like a test video here as well, so. But so far, it seems like it's working great. Just with the uncapped frame rate. But like I was saying earlier, I tried a 60 frames per second frame limiter with the Nvidia control panel. It was giving me weird hitches and stuff. It's like, okay. So maybe at some point in the future, maybe Ryujinx will include a frame rate limiter. I would love that. Because if you try to do it yourself, I just got weird hitchy. I know there's like 60 FPS mods and stuff out there. I'm not sure how well they work. All right, no confusion. Let's go. Yeah, but the nice thing about playing this with the uncapped frame rate is that it does speed the game up even more. It's pretty nice. Because like I have fast text, but it's just like some of the text, the menus and menu boxes and stuff are going faster as well, which is nice. Lavatar. It does speed things up a lot. Go Dragonite. I'm gonna click Outrage. Dragonite with Choice Band Outrage hits like a truck. We are jolly because I want to be as fast as I can because Dragonite's only 80 base speed if I remember right. So we do give up a little bit of my power, but Outrage hits like a truck, and we have Choice Band, so we're doing 50% more damage. Some weird glitches here and there. Also, you gotta remember when you're first playing Ryujinx, you need to compile shaders and stuff like that. So you'll see some weird like stutters here and there when you first try out Switch stuff. So you gotta keep that in mind. All right. So I guess I haven't mentioned yet. So we're trying to beat the battle tower so we can unlock the master class. And to do that is we need to beat the second Palmer fight, which is fight number 49. So we need to win 49 games straight here. Also, I guess if I'm using PKX, I could just cheat it, which maybe I will do if I lose. It's like, I could probably just fix the X data. But like I said, today is just kind of a test, right? Also gives me to build all these shaders, right? I think we should be able to beat this challenge. Like I said, my entire team is all really good Pokemon, so. So for people that have never done the Masterclass Battle Tower in this game, it works differently. Where instead of going for a long streak, you have different classes. You basically start at rank 1 and you try to get to rank 10. And at the end of each rank, you actually fight a gym leader. Or other trainers. And the difficulty is significantly harder. It's a much, much harder challenge. But yeah, if you have never done the Masterclass in this game, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. But you do have to unlock it. You do have to beat the regular battle tower, or just beat the second Palmer fight to unlock it. Totodile. I'm sorry, Totodile. I love you. Hey, look, it's another dragon type. All right. Yeah, like I was saying, seeing this game at 120 frames per second is pretty sick. That's pretty nice. Looks really sick. Yeah, really high frame rate. God, Nintendo, hurry up and release Nintendo Switch 2, please. I beg of you. Like, I think everybody is ready to move on from the Switch hardware. Like, the main thing that I really want from the Switch 2 is not really 4K graphics or anything, or like 4K upscale. I just want like consistent 60 FPS between all games, right? That's like the main thing I really want. Especially the Pokemon games. All right, so we won, like I said, we got 149 straight. You just have to progress. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. So, but yeah, back to the Switch 2 topic. Yeah. So, yeah, having a even a consistent 30 frames per second for Pokemon would be nice. As much as I love Scarlet and Violet, the performance in that game is really bad, right? It's atrocious. That's like the one bad thing about the game is the performance is not consistent. Go Dragonite! That's my Pokemon. Yeah, it's really cool to finally get Ryujinx something about it though. The main thing I really want for Ryujinx, like I said, is just so I could do these Battle Tower challenge videos easier, just so I can just use PKX to create teams. Because trying to do everything manually, while it is fun, it's very time consuming. Ouch. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, with all my older Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl videos, I played on real hardware, so I used no cheats or nothing, so I did everything. Legit. Brad, I did everything legit. I'm a grown adult with a full-time job. I don't have time to breed Pokemon for fun challenge videos that I may only try once. We got Flamebot at it. It's fine, whatever. We still got 2 Pokemon in the bag. Dragonite's still gonna kick ass. Oh, that's the last Pokemon too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here on my computers, I'm just gonna look at my task manager out of curiosity while we're doing some battles here. So my VRAM and my video encoding should be good. I know my GPU has been kind of spiking here and there, because keep in mind, I am playing this at an uncapped frame rate. Because I know, like, in the menus and stuff, when I was like, because at the bottom of Ryujinx, there's like a status bar that shows your frame rate when you have it uncapped. I was getting like over 1,000 frames per second. Now to think about it, I guess I haven't even mentioned my PC specs. So my GPU is a Nvidia RTX 4070 Ti, just the regular 40 Ti, not the super or nothing. And then my CPU is an Intel i5 13600K. So, you know, like pretty good GPU, CPU, but it's not like the top of the line, right? It's not a 4090 or an i9, right? So even with those specs, I'm still able to at least play the game in 4K, 60 frames per second, at least. It seems like for the most part, I'm playing this at 120 frames per second. I wish Ryujinx had a built-in frame rate counter. That'd be cool. Like I said, it is at the bottom, like on the status bar, but like an on-screen display would be kind of nice. So we got our first steel type. This has levitate, so don't forget that. I could lock in a fire punch. I have earthquake and fire punch for coverage moves. You know what? I think we'll just lock in fire punch. Because keep in mind, we still are choice banded. It does not stab outrage, but... Okay, hopefully this doesn't have an effect spore. Fuck. Okay, at least it's poison. That's perfect. That's fine. Out of the effect spores, that's the least worrying one. Because you can also get paralyzed and then fall asleep, right? I'm just gonna stay in. I'm not swapping. You probably survive, right? Yeah. God damn it, right? We found our first Pokemon we can't one-shot. Oh, what are you? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Dragon type. So, I'm not hitting you for very effective damage, but you're not hitting me either, so. Please die. Okay, there you go. Yay, Poliwhirl! I guess another thing I forgot to mention is I'm using the latest version of Ryujinx, so. Because keep in mind, don't forget, Yuzu got Nintendo'd. Nintendo came after Yuzu and took him out back. So it's no longer in development. So you could still use Yuzu, but keep in mind it no longer gets updates. Okay, that breaks my multi-scale. We are multi-scale, so we're not in our focus. I got multi-scale. Multi-scale is just too OP, man. It really is. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm looking at my task manager. I'm only like 50-ish percentage or something right now. And then my VRAM right now is roughly 4 gigs. Because it is a 4070 Ti, has 12 gigs of VRAM. So my computer's not exploding, which is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna close out it. What's my CPU is what, roughly about 25-ish%, so. That's a really nice thing about like newer, like, not just like Intel or AMD CPUs. They're really, really good, whatever you go with. Like I said, I'm just using an i5, which is what, 6-core CPU, and then it has what, 8 E-cores? I think that's what it is. But I should be with, if the AI director on my computer is working properly, it should be using my power cores, my 6 cores. And even that is, playing this at 4K, the i5 is destroying it. Okay. Enough of that. All right, let's play Pokemon. Oh, wait, it's playing itself because I clicked outrage. All right. Sorry, I gotta check my phone. If you guys can't tell, I am a very good content creator. Thunderwave, no! Damn sturdy. Yo, we got through. Let's go. Bam. Wow. So if you have never beaten the regular battle tower before, this team that I'm using today actually might be a really good team to use. The team I used to beat it for my very first time, I believe that I do have a YouTube video of it. I used Cloyster, Garchomp, and Cresselia. And I'll also use that team to take on the Master Class as well. That's just a really good overall team for singles. You get Shell Smash with, basically just start Cloyster, get Shell Smash, and then you just sweep everything. Protect. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, boo, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. Oh, rage attack! I just thought of something. So speaking of like really good frame rate, I should test out Scarlet and Violet. Just look at this game at 120 frames per second. So there actually is a Scarlet and Violet randomizer out there. That'd be kind of fun to mess with. I don't know if there's a randomizer for this game. Probably. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of curious. This is fight number 14, so gotta keep in mind we're trying to win 49 straight. So that is a lot of battling. But since we're playing this at 1,000,000 frames per second, it does speed things up a little bit. Porygon in 4K. Here's Dragonite in 4K. Download. Special attack probably.
Oh, attack rise. That's fine. That's a good idea.
Outrage attack! You are fairy. Okay, so we actually have to swap. I always forget Snubbull is a fairy type.
We gotta swap here. Scary face, that's fine.
I'm probably gonna go Latios.
Latios, excuse me. We have Latios.
Yeah, look at it. It's so fast. It's so fast. Okay, scary face spams or -2. I'm like 110. I'm still gonna be faster than Snubbull here.
Psychic here. Because we're life orb, so we're not choice locked. So.
Dragon Pulse Sidekick, and then we have Ice Beam and Thunderbolt for coverage. I thought Latios got Flamethrower, but it doesn't.
Waka waka.
Thunderbolt. Aerial Ace. Oh no, we got outsped by Psyduck. So I could have used Soul Dew on Latios, but that only boosts my Dragon and Psychic attacks. So I was like, well, Life Orb also boosts my Ice Beam and my Thunderbolts too. So I was like, I'll do that. Yo, let's go. 3 battle points. 3. That was one of my least favorite things about this remake is, I guess now that I think about it, that's pretty much everybody's complaint about these remakes just in general is this game for the most part is a 1-to-1 remake for better or worse. Sometimes I feel like it's for the worse, mainly for the battle tower because we're getting a whole whopping 3 points. Trying to get battle points in this game is really hard because it's like old school, right? Starting in Generation 6, which is X and Y, battle points are so much easier to get because when you take on, I guess, the Battle Chateau, which is like the battle tower, after every game you got at least a 1 point, right? Then as you got further in the Chateau, no, Mason, Battle Mason. Chateau's something different, right? The Mason, Battle Mason. It eventually starts getting 2 win, and then 3 per win. It keeps going up and up and up. Hello. Outrage attack! Would have thought Dragon Rage or Outrage from Dragonite would be pretty good. Choice band. Keep in mind we're choice banded, so we actually did not one-shot it. So that would have been one situation where I think if I was actually adamant, I would have one-shot. But that's why I'm multi-scaled there, because if I was not multi-scaled, that Blizzard probably would have killed me. The Blizzard is what? The hardest hitting ice move in the game, right? Okay, so we're confused. Ouch. No, my Pokemon. Glare, even worse. I think we might actually just swap. Because Glare will still affect Garchomp. Because Glare is a normal type move. Let's still go Garchomp though. Rough skin. Well, if you have a Focus Sash, you don't have it anymore. I'm just going to Earthquake. I'm not going to Sword Stance here. Oh, that was weird. I guess that was okay, this is my first time doing Earthquake, so it needs to build shaders for it, so that's why I looked a little weird there. Ah, damn Glare, alright. Okay, maybe that's not shaded, that just might be a weird Ryujinx issue. Just keep in mind, Ryujinx is an emulator, so it's not 100% perfect, but it's pretty damn close, right? So there'll be some weird issues here and there. Mischievous. Thankfully, you are not Flutter Mane. If Flutter Mane was in this game, it would be the best Pokemon, hands down. Chatot. Outrage attack. All right, get some water. My washing machine is done. It's laundry day. All right, back to Pokemon. Popeye the Sailor Man here. Popeye the Sailor Man. Carry. Lunatone. I was trying to think, what resists dragon? Not much, right? Steel resists dragon, and then fairy is immune to dragon. That's it, right? Yeah, there's nothing else that resists it. Actually, let's look. Smogon. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, dragon super effective against itself, steel resistant, and then it's immune to fairy. That's actually not bad. The dragon has 4 resists, but it has 3 weaknesses. Beep, beep. No, the birdies. The birdies hurt me. Taunt. That's fine. Don't care. Outrage. Oh, Jolly G. Willikers, Batman. Their Pokemon will be stored to full. Grovile. Grovel. That's Grovile the Grovel. Alright, so we're getting close-ish to the first Palmer fight. So Palmer 1 has Rhyperior, Dragonite, and Milotic. Magic Coat. I always forget what that move does. I say this every time I see the move. I'll look it up, and then here I am, I forget. If I remember, it's not really great. Chirp, chirp. Oh, man. We beat her. She's so sad. Her Pokemon will be restored to full health. Yeah, so what? We got 2 more fights and then the first Palmer fight. Stacy. All right, Stacy, what do you got? Nothing. I'm going to click Outrage. Okay. So I'm Dragonite. Oh no, mamma mia. Dunsparce. No glare for you, Dunsparce. Do I get the 3-pack Outrage? I don't. Unlucky. Quick attack. Boom, boom, boom. Buskin fainted. Bow. Excuse me. All right, one more. We got Palmer. Palmer number 1. Chimco. I should give Chimco a new evolution. Give Chimco some love, please. Come on, Game Freak. Ice Punch. Quick Lip. Yeah, that just outsped me. For a stage 1, Sneasel is actually like insanely fast. I think I actually have to go Garchomp here because I have my Sash. I think he actually outspeeds me here. IEQ. Fuck, you have a Sash.
So do I. As long as I don't get frozen, we're in there. And I have rough skin. Okay, we didn't get frozen, thank God.
Yep, quick attack. Oh no, EQ.
You do.
Yeah. Well, rough skin, so if it has a focus sash, no longer can use it. Well, we're on the last Pokemon already, so this is actually getting kind of scary.
So this is their last
What does more damage?
Psychic. Because keep in mind, I'm part psychic, so we're stab, so psychic. That's
Latios has 130 special attacks. That's really good.
really good special attack stat.
And speaking of Latios and Latias, I think in Scarlet and Violet, they actually buffed Soldew again. So Soldew, when it first came out, was insanely broken. Then they nerfed it into Oblivion. Did they buff? Or am I thinking of something else? I think it was their signature moves. I know got a big buff in Scarlet and Violet. My name's Palmer. I remember you from when you were in Twin Leaf. JJor64. That's me. You were always playing with my son, Barry, right? You've grown up since then, and most impressively, too. So I'd like you to show me the bond you're built with your Pokemon. Show me the skill you've acquired as a trainer.
I think the game just crashed.
Well, that's unfortunate. Like I said, this is a test video, so well, actually, it might be the end of the video. So let's I'm gonna pause the recording here, and then let's load the emulator back up. All right, excuse me, you didn't save before you quit your challenge last time. Because of that, you have been disqualified from your challenge. Well, unfortunately, that's the end of their run. But like I said, this was mostly for a test, right? So I guess if I do want to do master, I can just cheat the game, which we might, just so I can just start doing this right away. Yeah, so here's master class here. You have to beat Palmer. So
Yeah, it just kills your run, so...
Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead. We'll just call that a video then. So yeah, like I said, it's mostly a test. Seemed like this actually works really, really well on my PC, except for that one weird crash. So I don't know if that's just a problem with this game running on Ryujinx, or it's just something weird happened. I'm not sure. So, but it seems like the game runs really well, at least on my PC at 4K, which is pretty sick. So. Yeah, so maybe the next time we play this, I'll have to look into it to see if I could just unlock this immediately, and then we'll start taking on the master class and have some fun there. So definitely what I'll do is I will make a backup save. So master class is weird, is that since you have different ranks, your rank saves, and for you to go back to rank 1, you have to lose like consistently, like over and over again, just to downgrade yourself. So probably what I'll do is unlock this, make a backup save, and then always use that backup save just so I can start at rank 1 every time we take on the master class here. So yeah, that's gonna do for me. I guess, like I said, mostly a test video, and for the most part, it worked great until it crashed there on Palmer. So yeah, if anybody has that same issue, just let me know. I'm just kind of curious, but that's gonna do for me. So thanks for watching. For the most part, it seemed like this runs really well on my PC, so I'm happy. So with the uncapped frame rate, but that's gonna do for me. So thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel and you would like to help support, consider liking the video, leaving a comment below, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that notification bell so you know when new videos are out. But that's gonna do for me, everybody. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.